Not a body pillow, but like a robot.
Oh, like a sex robot?
I'm looking.
I have wondered where that would have to be for me to be like, yeah, I think
I'm
maybe.
looking for some Gundams.
What would be? How low would the price have to be for you to be like, I think yeah.
Oh, like nothing.
It'd have to be free.
I still think masturbation's just fine.
What if it was $20?
I've never even really been like, oh, I'll try a lotion.
Yeah.
Or I'll try putting a noose around my neck. One of those two.
If you really want to choke yourself, can't you just choke yourself? Or is it about the risk, too? I guess it's about the risk.
No, I think it's also about the choking yourself part.
Well, yeah.
You mean, because you need to be able to jack off while you choke yourself.
You can't choke yourself with one hand?
No.
You've been working out your neck?
Try it.
I don't have to try it, buddy.
You can choke yourself. I guess you can maybe choke yourself with one hand.
Yeah.
It's easier with two.
Of course.
I like to see that works out for me because I jack off with my thighs.
Well, that's why
I push my boner down, then I squeeze my legs together, and then I sort of
I just sit on it.
I look like I'm a dolphin swimming real fast.
Like a dolphin swimming backwards.
Yeah.
So
I do that while choking myself with two hands.
I mean,
and then I blow huge.
Huge.
The whole back of my calves are just covered with cum.
I got stuck in between my knees for weeks.
The back of my knees are glued.
I can't stand back up because I immediately pass out.
Yeah,
it dries
gets
up.
cold.
It dries up, freezes.
That's the thing I only know secondhand is people being like, "Oh, cum gets really cold if you leave it. If you leave it out."
If you leave it out on the counter too long.
And the thing you hear that in media so often. So often in media.
Yeah, I mean, they talk about that on The Good Doctor all the time.
Do they? The Good Doctor's like, someone's like, quick, we need to put this semen on ice. And the Good Doctor's like, as it's been left out, it's already cold.
Just wait.
If anything, we'll put the ice on the semen.
Pulls a meat thermometer out of his lab coat.
That would be great if it's like, yeah, if you leave cum out, it gets really cold. So in the old days, that's actually how they kept meat.
They put their sausage in a big vat of cum.
It's one of those things lost to history.
Yeah, those cellars underneath the house that were for curing meats, they were full of cum.
It's like cracker pie or whatever the fuck from the Great Depression.
Ketchup soup.
Yeah.
All that shit.
It's one of those. I know that because I've been on the road in a car without AC.
Yeah.
So you jack off a little bit.
Yeah, just throw that in an ice pack.
Throw it on behind your shoulders.
Come in a sock. That's the ice pack after a couple hours. If you edge, blow a real fat load.
Now that's what I call icy hot. Some girls winking at you as you drive through Arkansas on the road in my old car. I'm just trying to give you the full visual. No, one time I was driving around in Mississippi, my old car without AC in June, because that was a good idea to go to Mississippi in June.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't have any money, and I'm kind of living out of my car.
I might as well
should I go?
Might as well go to the hottest place in the country.
South. Not only the South, but the most depressed, swampy part of the South.
The part where if you want to get out of the heat, there's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
No one has AC.
I've always not there's a Starbucks I can go take a 4-hour shit inside.
You go into a gas station, you try and get a Coke, it just burns your hand.
I'm like, geez, someone come on this.
Can I get some cum on aisle 2?
Can I get some old cum? Quick.
Can someone come cum in this soda fountain? I tried to get ice and just water came out.
It's like a dingy place. It's all hot and sepia tone. There's a fan slowly moving. Just one old guy. He's cleaning off the counter with one hand, and with the other hand he's just slowly jacking off under the counter.
Just coming into the fan. Blow back on his face.
It's best to leave it out for a little bit, but I find that it travels better fresh out the body, and then let it cool down when it lands.
He sees some other guy do it, and he's like, "Now I was going to tell you, but you better learn. Bet that cum was hot, boy." Gotta let that cool down before you throw it in the fan.
It's a little boy, and then he's got a scar on his face from the scalding cum hitting him, and then it cuts. It's now like the 80s. We see that guy.
Cool Mississippi.
He's cool
Mississippi cooled down.
Yeah, it's the 80s when all the big AC companies came to town.
Mississippi iced.
We're gonna go sell cold air down south. They're all dancing, and then you see the bartender. He's got a bunch of scars on his face, and then you're like, oh.
I know what you need, boy.
That's the kid who got cum on him. That's that kid who got cum on him in the 20s. He's now the 30-year-old bartender in the 80s.
He looks so cool. But not cool enough.
Nah. One day I'm going to own this place when I'm 50, which will be 75 years from now.
Things will run a little different down here, a little slower in Mississippi.
And then we zoom out, and it's the screenwriter in a pitch meeting, and he's like, "Black don't crack." Tyler Perry kicks him out of the office. We will not be buying the Cotton Club 2. Whatever what was the Harlem Nights 2. We'll not be buying.
Somebody get me Medea in here. Everybody's looking around.
You know the Black Harlem Renaissance was a thing, right? They didn't just make that up for a Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy film. There really was like a whole culture and vibrant art scene.
People wore those hats.
Mississippi had an AC. Sir, please leave.
What if he came on his face?
I've met Morgan Freeman. He invited me to his house. I know what you're saying is a lie. Morgan Freeman still is coming on the fans.
Morgan Freeman keeps it old school.
I live in Clarksdale. I come on the fans. Morgan Freeman has been Me Too'd.
Himself.
For coming onto fans. As he's getting older, his brain's slipping. And he read in his diary that he used to come on fans.
Yeah.
So then a bunch of people ran into him at the Ground Zero Blues Bar.
And he just started whacking.
They were like,
up.
"Morgan, we're a huge fan. Sign our...
You're a huge fan?
Sign our Catfish Poor Boy." And then
Thank God I'm so hot. You're huge fans.
He's like, "I was a big fan. I better come with both nuts."
Girl, you been gonna make me come with both nuts.
That boy out there working hard, coming with both nuts. Some kids in like, he's in the ice shed, the ice house out back, and he's jacking off, and then he comes, and then the dad opens the door, and he's like, "Son, what are you doing?" And he looks down, he slaps the son, and then he's like, "I told you to come with both nuts."
It's hot.
It's hot.
Come with both nuts. Put your back into it. I gotta come in here and come with my nut.
Ever since then, I've been afraid to jack off. Has there ever been a Best Picture film that's used the word jack off?
I don't know. We'll have to wait for this one.
Dude, there's some bad ones, man. I've seen a few this year that's for Best Picture.
You saw Nomadland, right?
Nomadland was a real stinker. And then,
I said, "Baby, there's something on my mind. I know that you're
Hey, there's some music in there. He's got some drums.
There's something on my mind. Can't this band just start a fucking song? All their songs are like...
It's like they can't even write a song for that one.
Yeah, you might know our big hit, Centerfold. It starts with the 3 minutes of audio of a teenager flipping through a magazine jerking off. And then it goes na 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 na. Some kid beating off. And then his dad walks in, and it's like his dad's taking pictures.
It's our first time. I better remember this.
It's
Our first time walking in on you. Put this one in the treasured memories catalog.
I probably won't get to see you jack off until we go to the fucking Asian massage place in a few years.
Till I get out and make you a man.
Dad, we should probably go now. Support them. They've been on hard times. Nice try, buddy.
Nice try. You gotta earn it first.
Man.
You don't deserve to come with both nuts yet. It's not even that hot out, son.
You come with both nuts.
You walk in on your kid jerking off. It's not even hot out. It's January. What are you doing?
A bunch of people like
Save that stuff.
working in the fields.
Just roofers jerking off in August.
Wrap the chain around. It's a chain gang. Wrap the chain around your dick, and then when we do the heave ho,
Just come.
just jump a little bit, and the chain will kind of jack you off. There's a whole line of people like, whoa, Black Betty, bow, bow, whoa, Black Betty, bow, bow. They're all jacking off though. That was hard, man. I couldn't think of a good work song.
So you just went with Black Betty?
Well, that's an old work song.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was just...
Yeah, man. People working in plantations loved Ram Jam. They have a boat in the canal.
Did they get it out
Which
yet?
is what I thought a canal was supposed to do.
I mean, I'm confused by the whole thing, to be honest.
There's a car on the highway.
This car is...
So who let this dang car on this
You're
highway?
in traffic, and you're like, I'm trapped! I'll never get my car out of here.
I'm stuck in traffic.
Completely trapped.
I don't know if you can see this from the video, but we are completely surrounded.
Doing a live video. Oh my god. Oh my god.
The AC's broken. All we have is the breeze. But I can't jack off because I'm next to a school bus.
And this other guy's too busy jerking off to let me over. Guy's too busy jerking
Damn
off.
his tinted windows. This is Drew Binsky in America. Irish guy. Man, Samantha, that's what happened was the Neanderthal guy she was fucking, she was like, I could go for a cold beverage right now. And then he pulls out like I don't know.
Then he comes in his
pulls
hand
out
and
half a dinosaur egg that has water in it. But he pulls it out of like off screen, and then she's like, "This is cold. How'd you keep it cold?" And then he pulls up her purse that he is filled with cum.
just dunks a little in the water.
he has been filling her purse with cum and putting things in it as sort of like a wine chiller.
Like a wine bag.
Yeah.
Like one of those wine bag things for like the medieval time.
Like he's at a fucking hotel and he's cutting loose in the hotel room.
I'm gonna jack off 43 times. This lady taught me how to come.
You know, that would explain why people come into the
Pussy?
hotel room ice machines.
Oh, people do that?
People, I've heard, not come. Actually, I've heard people pee in them. I mean, enough of that stuff is like, if someone has thought of it, there's a chance it's been done.
Yeah. Someone's probably done it.
I don't use ice from hotel ice machines.
Do you piss in the top, or do you piss just all? Because I
You
feel like
just
if
pee on all the ice.
I feel like if you pee all over the ice, it's like when they break an ice.
I'm gonna write my name in it. Just nothing happens. No. That was awesome. That was another one of the shows where it was someone and their mom were there.
Yeah,
And that's always such a fun. That's so
it's a great
fun.
combo.
You
Yeah.
can make a young lady laugh and then be like, "No, mom,
Mom,
better keep an eye on this one."
she's laughing at that joke about butts.
And then you're over there, you're like, and then he's coming into the fan, and then the mom is slapping her thigh, and then you're like, ah,
She remembers.
got a freak show over here.
She remembers.
Someone lived before AC.
You got any cum scars?
We've seen Cotton Club / Harlem Nights too.
Everybody?
Everybody perfect.
Hey, if you like that video, there's more where that came from. Don't forget to subscribe and scroll down and hit that little bell while you're at it too to get notified every new video.